Kappa can't really do anything wrong. Honestly, their badges on their shirts this season and even last year from when this channel actually started, I've actually taken notice of Kappa and their attention to detail. Now we are seeing Kappa take over clubs like Venezia and of course Red Star Paris, but they have been around for a very long time, and it's only recently that I personally have come to realize how good the Kappa kits are. I think it's more than just the design elements on a shirt that we actually fall in love with, and the badge, the 3D sort of creative badge that they have on their shirts really makes Nike look abysmal. Like honestly, I've spent a lot of money on my shirts this season. When it comes to a Nike kit, I always go for the dry fit Advance. Personally, I just love the design element and the higher grade in those shirts compared to fan shirts this season. But when it comes to the badge, I think Kappa really do a great job. And I don't want to spend too much time on it. I think you really need to see these in person. Of course, I will show details of this badge today, but this Aston Villa shirt is really good looking. I do like it a lot, and I have done my fair share of Kappa shirt reviews this season. Looking at the shirt, the design, and everything about this template, I have seen the exact same collar line on many other shirts. More sort of closer to home for me, that Western United in the A-League actually has this same design. So of course, this channel being based in Australia, and I've got a lot of the viewers and shoppers of Ultra Football, which is the major sponsor of this channel, you will notice that this design element is exactly the same on the Western United, although this club is a lot bigger than that club. So if you are willing to buy a shirt that is Kappa, you know which one to go for. But I have to say, this club, Aston Villa, although they have a pretty rich history, and personally I know recently as a United supporter, it does hurt me talking about this really good shirt. Look, I'm going to be honest, this is a great shirt again. If I have to give it a review, a number out of 5, I'm going to say it's a 4 out of 5, purely of how simple the colorway is and secondary and primary colors. But when it comes to the Premier League, there are 3 teams that have a similar color palette, and I think Kappa have really done a great job. I am pretty sad to see what Umbro does for clubs like Burnley, but yeah, I think the Kappa relationship with this club is perfect. I think Aston Villa deserve it. I think as a brand, this is the best team up. But with that being said, the club themselves have gone through so many brands. Now this list may take a long time to read out, but I've got on this paper that the club has gone through Lecoq, Hummel, Umbro, Macron, Under Armour, Reebok, Diadora, Nike, and now Kappa. But Kappa, this is their 2nd year at the club, and I think this is the greatest sort of resurgence for them. It's their 3rd year with the club. I do like the pinstripe sort of design element that they've gone for within the material of the claret red. The blue sleeves are perfect. I think the little detailing inside the collar line here, that I think it really brings out the colors. I think the club have gone for the perfect template when it comes to this. The stitching material in all Kappa shirts I do like, and I think this one here, the template itself, is probably the perfect choice that they've gone for. I do like the 2 different choices of color when it comes to the Kappa logo. We do have the claret red on the blue here on the sleeves, and then we've got the white one on the middle of the shirt, alongside the kazoo, which both are heat pressed onto the shirt. And of course we do have the Aston Villa badge here, also heat pressed on, but it's got the 3D detailing as I've mentioned before. And then on the back of the shirt, we have a nice small little line here that really simplifies the back of shirt. On the bottom right corner, we do have the combat, which also is seen on the bottom right corner of the front of shirt. The material used for both the front and back panel systems are exactly the same. We do have a lighter material that is within the blue. The back panel system here does connect to the front through 2 smaller panels that are attached to the neckline. This shirt itself is a 6-panel system, alongside dual layered collar line, and of course we've got this beautiful detailing here with the dual layered sleeves. As I said, this is a 4 out of 5. I think if you are buying a shirt, if you're a neutral fan in the Premier League, this is a great shirt to have in your collection. If you are buying any Kappa kits, please do remember that when it comes to sizing, Kappa does fit a lot tighter. So if you're large, always go to an extra large. If you're a medium, go to a large. But this one here does look like a perfect fit. I'm gonna give it a try and let you know. Now, like I said, the pinstripe design on this really works well with this design. I do think that out of all the clubs this season, I think Kappa and Aston Villa have done a great job at bringing tradition back to a modern shirt. Looking at the screen here, I do like the detailing in the darker and lighter stripes. I think it works well with light from either daytime or nighttime lighting. And with that in mind, I think the design elements of the smaller blue detailing does break it up with the shirt. I think that's a great element to this one. I do love trying the shirts on for this channel. It's always a bit hard, of course, when you do say you support certain teams and then you wear opposing team shirts. I've pretty much been outspoken about that, but of course, when it comes to materials and manufacturers like Kappa, I do like to try on the shirts myself, and I'm gonna try and add a bit more detailing in my description below. So if you are looking to buy certain shirts that I am wearing on this channel, you too can sort of simplify your, perfect choice of shirt and of course sizing. So like I said, this one is a medium today. Fits actually pretty good on me. I usually do go for a large for a lighter fit. It does feel a bit more tighter around the sides here, and of course that's why I say Kappa fits a bit more tighter than usual. The sleeves are actually a great fit, and of course the neckline has to be one of my favorite ones alongside the Adidas ones this season. Nothing compares to Puma and their atrocious designs with the V open neck. Nothing compares to Puma and their neckline this season. So I think if you're going for anything but Puma, you should be fine. Giving you the usual spin, I think, like I said, this is a perfect 4 out of 5 shirt. Aston Villa fans are pretty lucky. For a club like Aston Villa, I think playing games at Villa Park, there's so much tradition there, and I think this shirt does fit within that. I think they're gonna have a great season this year as well, and I'm really liking this shirt on the field of play. Another little mention, the Cazoo sponsorship. Out of all the ones in the Premier League this season, I think Cazoo looks perfectly well and fits the branding of this club. I think also the type font that they've gone for really suits the branding. I think this is going to be one of those shirts in future times that we look back at as one of the key sponsors of the generation. I think as a creative one, this one also fits aesthetically in many other ways. Well, there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I welcome your thoughts on every shirt I talk about. If you're a Villa fan, let me know your thoughts as well. Do you think that Kappa have done a great job? And also, which one has been your favorite over the years that you have supported the club? Another thing I want to mention is that I kind of feel sorry for the club when they did the photo shoot for the promo pieces on the shirt release. It did feature the one and only Jack Grealish. I know you can't really, plan this. I've been in that position myself where we've had to do photos with certain players and then they go missing or move overseas or whatever the situation is. And I think that's always the hard part about doing player photo shoots, but I think this shirt alone is really going to be, respectful and anticipated by fans really well over the generations. I think as a design element, Aston Villa have done a great job with choosing this template for the club this season. I think the only downfall for this shirt is how high both the badge and the Kappa logo are on this shirt. For a tiny bit lower, just above the pec line, I think that would be perfect. Again, the Cazoo could have been down here, but I think overall as a shirt, it does do a great job. The stitching, the material, everything about the construction of this shirt is on perfection, and I really do like it. There's nothing negative that I can say about it. Also, make sure to check out the episode where we review every shirt from the Premier League this season. But as always, make sure to follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and on Reddit. Please stay safe, stay away from stupid people, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you and goodbye.